This is
Avoid the Tourist Trap.
a guide to undo the do what everyone else is doing and experience cultures like a local. With your hosts,
Kev.
and Cons.
And welcome to another episode of
Avoid the Tourist Trap. This time recording for real, unlike the last time we tried to do this.
From Tom Brady International
Tom
Airport.
Brady International Airport in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Where are we off to today, bud?
We are going to
Drum roll, please.
Barcelona. And you'd go like, wait, is this show, didn't you say it was about avoiding the tourist trap? Do a lot of people go to Barcelona? Yes, but you know what?
There's another side. There's a way to do Barcelona and not get in the throngs of all the tourists, to avoid as much as you can.
By beginning and saying, please, seriously, in Català.
Por favor.
And we get to see a little bit of seeing the perspective from a local.
Yes. Here, I'm going to switch
So let's do this. What do you do at the Tom Bradley Airport to make the best out of your experience?
So most people, you go to the gate, you hang out. This is kind of empty when they took this picture, but you're fighting for seats and everything else. For me, that I recommend
$50 for a week-old sandwich.
Exactly. There's
Which
no
actually,
getting
Los
around
Angeles
that.
is not bad. There's good food, but it's
gonna cost you. I like to go to the lounges. This actually is not the one we went to. We couldn't find a picture of the one we did go to, but this once it there you go, clears up. This is a lounge. You go, you relax. They have food, drinks, everything you could want. Just really nice way to ease into the long flight.
5 bags of chamomile to start getting relaxed.
They have everything. I recommend if you have one of those special credit cards that gets you the lounge pass, or if you have you pay for a daily pass, whatever. It's pretty. It takes a lot of the stress away. You get in early, relax, chill, then make your way to your flight. Have a banana.
It was absolutely wonderful. I highly recommend, and I got to be a guest. Dude. I was your guest.
A guest. So anyhow, this is what I recommend. Then you go to your gate, and then should we make some airplane noises so we can fly ourselves through the magic? Let's go to our gate. There we go. We're going to go to the magic of TV. We are now
that sounded like a latte.
You're making me thirsty, man.
And we are in
Barcelona.
Barcelona. It is a very, very large airport.
Very
for
large.
You fashionistas out there, ladies, you want to be styling, do not do it here. Get your comfy shoes.
Yeah, comfy shoes, comfy everything, and then you could style once you've settled it into wherever you're staying.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to walk a lot. So,
get your steps in.
Recommend going. You definitely are gonna
get in your steps. Get your steps in.
What?
You know what we haven't talked about, G-Man? We haven't talked homepage. we haven't talked about luggage. I take a little roll-on. I do all carry-on if I can, like a little roll-on that fits the size requirements, and I also do like a backpack with my computer or whatever else that I can stick on top of the roll-on so that I could just roll through the airport and not have to,
wait for your bag. Yeah,
exactly. Like these guys. Oh, look, this guy here. I think it's me. Is that me? You see my little blue dot? He's got the little rolly. Then, it's not a backpack. He's got like something on top. But that's kind of what I do. And you'd be surprised how much you can fit into this system. And even if you don't want to pay for extra bags, it's a way to save a little bit of money and save some time, and not have to worry about them losing your bags. Because if you've ever been through that, that's enough fun. A little Italian for you. All right, so now why don't we first homepage? Why don't we go through a couple of the places that people, when they think of Barcelona, go to, and if you've never been, definitely highly worth going to. This is probably one of the big ones people think about or know about. It is Antonio Gaudi's Sagrada Familia. Sangria Familia. Spain and Sangria.
It is not,
Which is,
ladies and gentlemen, it is not the Sangria Familia.
No,
La Sagrada Familia. The Sacred Family.
Sacred Family. But this is under construction still. I think the first time I was there was decades and decades ago, and it was under construction. They're doing it, I believe, through Antonio Gaudí. Yeah, he's no longer with us, but they're doing it through donations only. Did you know that? G-Man?
Did not know that.
Yeah. So that's why it's taking so long. Please donate. Hey, that kind of looks like a mouth. Cool. So yeah, no, definitely worth it, and it's also at night. It's also beautiful. If I can get
and we recommend. We went at a non, what do you call it?
An off-peak time. Yeah.
Yeah, highly recommend. How to do Barcelona, and so that you don't have to wait 2 hours to get into
March,
the church.
April, October, even early part of November. We actually did Jan, Feb. We were really off.
But it was wonderful. It was not bad.
It was amazing. If you've got the time, you don't have to battle as much with all the tourists, etc.
It was cool. Sometimes a little bit cold, but that's actually nice when you're walking around a lot.
Yeah, no, it wasn't cold, but I mean, it was definitely on the colder side, especially.
Yeah, and by the way, these pictures do not do it any justice.
No,
absolutely nothing.
Especially the resolution hasn't kicked in yet. But no, so this is the interior.
Download Duolingo. Learn a little Catalan, which is the language. Most people speak Spanish, but
and a lot of people speak English too. If that's what you got there. It's a big tourist city. There's plenty of ways to communicate in this city. But there's one interior. Where's
International Metropolis?
Another interior. Is this a different shot, or is that the same shot? Hold on. That might be the same shot. Let's try. Maybe I want this one. And just kidding. Try this one. Is this the same one?
And we were,
same one.
It is the same one.
Kidding. Hold on, let's try this. It's another shot inside. Yeah, so it's if you've never been to Barcelona, you got to kind of do the. Barcelona is famous for Antonio Gaudí, which is the English word gaudy. Comes from him because it's you see it's so over the top ornate, but it's neat, super neat. They also so that's the Sagrada Familia, Sangria Familia. Then he has a park that's at the other side of town, Parque Güell, which is really cool. It right there, Parque Güell. It used to be, or his plan was to have it actually have all these little houses that people would buy and live in this little separate area. No, it was a flop. No one wanted to really do it. He didn't sell too many, and so now it's a national park.
Airbnb back in then.
Airbnb Gaudi, and so it's got like once the thing focuses, all this really interesting looking, stuff in the park, and then it's got a nice view.
Wonderful view. You can see the ocean.
There we go. The ocean,
It is a spectacular city.
Barcelona. And then I think there's my little blue dot is this Sangria Familia down there. And then that's the towers right at the beach. So that's all la playa, la playita. So I mean, there's so many things to do in Barcelona that are just kind of, just like, oh, hey, he's got a lot of Gaudí buildings you can see throughout the city and everything else. But, this is a couple of the things that we're just going to touch on, but we're going to go kind of maybe here. Let's see, like a lot of people know about Las Ramblas, right? This is the walk streets. I think a Rambla is actually a dried riverbed in Catalan. But yeah, it's got great little restaurants. It's super touristy, so maybe pay a little more. Maybe the quality's not quite as awesome as other places, but you're still gonna eat well.
You're still getting.
You're gonna do it.
It's hard to get a bad meal in Barcelona.
It's really hard. And then this is all connected by the metro. Oh, here we go. There's the metro up there. A little M right there. M, not for home page. It's the metro. It goes all over the place, so it's easy to get to and fro.
Yeah, between walking and
You got your,
being on
get
the
your
metro,
Starbucks
you can
on.
Get everywhere.
Starbucks. Yep. So, yeah. Anyhow, this goes all the way down to the beach, which I will just, through the magic of TV, jump you to. This is actually more the port. The beach we'll go next to, but once the thing stabilizes, there's this whole little area with restaurants.
Barcelona comes from the word Barcino, the medieval town. The Roman
Is this like is
town.
Roman? Isn't that the Roman name for it?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the Ramblas is right over here. That's the Cologne, Christopher Cologne, Columbus. Sorry, Spanish. Columbus is the end of the Rambla, the thing we're on. Then you walk over here, check things out. It's really cool. And then this is La Playita, which goes pretty long way. And then if you notice, check it out, homepage. You got this like art exhibit. There's all kinds of really neat art. This is a very art-inspired city. Gaudi with all of his stuff throughout the city's buildings, his wild architecture, and then just really neat installations all throughout the city.
Yeah, design and architecture is simply ever present.
Ever present. Presente. Check. You want to start on some of the places we went to, including the food. The amazing food. Ooh. We have some great food treats for you. So this church here, let me get the name of it. It is the Basilica de Santa Maria del Mar. It's in the old town, Barrio Gótico. Actually, we should talk about the tour guide that we did.
Highly
speaking of which,
to have somebody take you around that knows the place a little bit more than just the Wikipedia page.
Right, that can kind of walk you to. They have so many walking tours that they last an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on what you want. We did one. Was the one we did with an Airbnb experience, or was it like the Guru Walk? Do you remember which one it was we did? I think it was an Airbnb.
Not sure.
Maybe not.
Sure,
Whatever. There's plenty of places to do and go. And
it was
really good.
It was a Venezuelan attorney that told us that, hey, look, I'm an attorney, but I don't want to do this. I have a love for Spain, specifically Barcelona. I want to be a tour guide, and you could just tell his passion, starting from scratch, and
his knowledge of history, and
yeah, I felt. I mean, for those of you who abhor or just did not really have a like towards history, when you hear it from somebody who's just so passionate about it, it's wonderful to learn
stories. And not only that, then you're actually walking the streets or the areas where the stories. Oh, right at this thing XYZ happened. Whatever. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I think that was an Airbnb experience we did, but also I've done a lot of the Guru Walks, and what that is you can look online, whatever city you're going to, you can book something, and the Guru Walks, generally, the ones I've done at least, have been, you donate. So if you want to give them €5, €10, €20, whatever you feel, is what you can.
So it's like sliding scale.
Yep. And
we did a fixed fee.
Yeah, we did a fixed fee. Yeah. And then you can see the reviews, what people have said about them, what the tour includes, everything else. Highly, highly recommend. Great way to get to know a city. Yeah. To
visit a place and not know the language nor the history is to miss out on everything. You have to be transported from the mind and from the heart. So by all means, have a local take you around, give you some hints. Really have them see the world through their eyes. That's the magic of traveling, not to do the things that you do back home.
Right, to learn, to come back enriched by the experience.
You go like, hey.
And
I want to walk a little bit more. Why does life seem so different in the pace of life when you're walking? Why?
Yeah, you see different things than when you're in your car.
Food. You go like, hey, I don't want to do any more fast food.
Speaking about food, you know what's next? What's right around the corner? You remember? What's right around the corner?
Wait a minute.
Well, this is a picture. Normally, I could click and walk us, but I this is just a photo. The way this app works, it's just a photo. This which is right around the corner. See, this is the backside of
The
that church.
Ove.
Ove, right here. I think I could walk. Yeah, I could walk on this one. Let me walk.
This. How did we find it? Did we find
This
it on
was the Fork,
which
an
is the
app called the
equivalent
Fork.
On when in Europe, you probably want to be using the Fork as your guide to reviewed meals.
Mm-hmm.
And this place is not Michelin rated, but let me tell you something. This was spectacular.
This was spectacular. Yeah, we can get to the Michelin rated one later because we did that too, and that was
6 or 7 course meal.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
A wonderful atmosphere.
Yeah.
Cozy. You had wine pairing. I had to tolerate you with the wine pairing.
Here I am, and this is me after the wine.
Food, man, for all the walk, it was definitely worth it.
It was amazing. Yeah. So yeah, this is and let me see what's we might next is this the next one. Speaking of you said this one's not Michelin rated, but was still amazing. What is this? Hold on, let me see.
Restaurant Los Hermanos Torres.
Cocina Hermanos Torres.
Brothers.
Yeah, we can't. I don't think we can go in. There's no pictures in there. We have some pictures somewhere. Oh wait, I just jumped by it. Sorry.
It is
just kidding.
It's like a museum. You walk in, everybody's dressed in this magical uniform with red shoes.
With sneakers.
made
Remember
by
the cool sneakers
red
that they
sneakers.
rotate out and they have their own little sneaker line.
The smell, the courses. We brought some truffles as a gift to the chefs, and even they were shocked. They were like, "Where did you get these? They're so massive."
We've got a great
gotta hook
truffle
up.
connection, an amazing truffle
And
connection.
and we smelled the part, and our room smelled. So
Yes,
truffles
yes,
are
yes.
great.
Yes,
but
we drink.
but,
Truffle is for people that don't know truffle. I think most people know like garlic. If you have a lot of garlic, you can smell of garlic. If you have another one is like curry. If you have a lot of curry, you'll smell like curry. Truffle, the same thing. If you have a lot of truffle, you will smell like truffle. Like you're in a lot of trouble, man. It was so good.
Yeah, it is
Yum.
a mushroom.
It's like a mushroom, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and
Fungus.
but
There's
anyways,
fungus in it.
Hermanos Torres is a very high-end, exclusive 3-star Michelin, the highest
One of the
accolade
very,
in-
very best in
in
the
food?
world.
and
it was amazing.
it's authentic Catalan food. So that was quite
That
wonderful.
That was amazing. But again, you don't need to go to something this fancy,
You do
schmancy, or expensive
No.
to enjoy the food, because you can have, it's the street food. You go anywhere in the food in Barcelona.
Even just market, go get a big
Yep. Yep.
bread, cheese, and ham.
Cheese and a little
you'll be in
ham.
heaven.
Yep.
Yeah, it takes you to Happy Land very quick.
We used also again, so the Fork. We use that also. Google Maps. You can check out the reviews, and they're usually pretty on target. There's sometimes you can go and the reviews aren't great. You go and you're like, I had a wonderful meal. So they're not always on target, but it's a good. I think the Fork is pretty legit.
Fork is a great app, but it is pretty.
The
show you a little
Fork.
bit more of
It's
local
a French
reviews. The
French
Fork.
app. The Fork. Le Fourchette. Okay, now back to the touristy stuff. Touristy. Oh yeah, this is the big Plaza Mayor, the Grand Plaza, which is actually, I think the Ramblas is right over there, so you can get to it from the Ramblas. And they can come in and have a little meal, have a little drink, a coffee or whatever. It's it's pretty nice. Another
Ponder on why we pay so much for things. that
Oh my
don't
god.
like-
Yeah, then when you come here, you're like, what? How am I getting this for that? All right, let's see. So I don't know where this is. Yes, I know where this is. This is where our tour guide took us. And there's Gaudi again. He took us to this lovely church, which is, don't have the name of it. I should probably know. But this area here, this, isn't this where the mermaid thing, the Starbucks mermaid thing came from? Do you remember the homepage?
Oh yeah. The
Look at the top.
Starbucks mermaid has roots from
Somewhere around
medieval design. They were meant to convey sensuality. And it is ironic that you think like, oh, religion and trying to very conservative, yet that's where the symbol comes from. I think
I can't find it there. It was somewhere in here. I forget exactly where, but like
here.
He pointed it out. And we were like, whoa, no way, and you could definitely tell. So next time you're at Starbucks, you think of Barcelona
with the saints.
And then notice the Catalan flag over there. Something's going on. I don't know, who knows.
There we go.
Resume. All right, I've resumed.
Resume.
All right, you back? Are we back?
Wait a minute.
Can you hear me now?
Resume.
Hear me now.
There we go. I can.
All right, sweet. This bathroom break brought to you by Barcelona, by Starbucks Mermaids. Weren't we talking about that before the bathroom break?
Definitely
Starbucks
caffeine generated.
So yeah, I can't see the mermaids, but they were here. You'll just have to trust us. But so anyhow, so this, I mean, it's just a mixture of old and new. And then we're going to go over here next, see the turn around, see my blue dot. The Fallas. This is the Picasso guy that I don't think it was Picasso.
It wasn't by Picasso, but it was under his guidance,
under his tutelage. Yeah.
Yeah, which you can definitely tell a lot of the strong resemblance. And tell us about the Fallas, Kevin.
So the Fallas, this is something that's big in Catalan. It's really big in Valencia. So they have this thing where they get all these kids and they get one on top of each other, They make like a big human pyramid all the way to the top, and something about sticks. And I don't know. I mean, I don't really know all the details of it. But it's a big celebration, and it's huge in Catalan. And this kind of gives homage to it.
Is it a festivity of spring, by the way?
Why don't you, can you ask, is the AI working? Can we bring in our third podcast video cast?
Let's do that.
Welcome to
this moment brought to you by OpenAI.
Open up that AI. Well, look at this. I never noticed this. Bars. Something. Bars. And then up here there's oh boy, can I go? I don't think I can. No, this is a photo. So the way Wander works while you're getting the AI up, Wander, if you're in a picture, you can still go 360 because it's a 360 picture, but you can't actually travel like if you were in Google Maps. I guess this is where the road ends, so they can't come here. But in Google Maps, just like on your computer, you can kind of zip through and move along the street. You can do that here in Wander as well. So
okay, here we go. Fallas is one of the most popular and important festivals in the Valencian community, particularly well known in the city of Valencia. So there is a strong connection to Valencia in Catalonia. Is that
we'll
where
go over more of that
the
in
event
our
of
Valencia
Wilfred
show.
the Hairy? The festival takes place in March, coinciding with the feast day of Saint Joseph, the patron saint of carpenters, and lasts for several days. Renowned for its large sculptures made of papier-mâché wood called fallas, which are set up in the streets. Las fallas depict satirical scenes of politics, culture, or society. It's kind of like their own Halloween, if you may, but very culturally entrenched. Created by artists. Papier-mâché is
paper-mâché.
Papier-mâché, yeah.
For all of you non-French speakers out there, papier-mâché. It's paper-mâché.
Papier, which means paper.
Papier-mâché.
The festival also includes a planta where the fallas are erected in Mascleta. You need to get that?
Yeah, let me just, that's my, I need to go pick up my son alarm. So it's okay. I got plenty of time.
Okay. So, resume?
Fallas brought to you by, resume. And resuming now.
Okay. We do have a life, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So, anyways, going back to the fallas. This was a representation of, under the guidance of Picasso in this wonderful plaza.
Awesome. Yeah, the fallas. So when we do, we have to do a Valencia one. When we do the Valencia one, we'll talk about the fallas. We'll do a little more research. I'm sure I learned at one point in time.
Is this where we talk about the flag and Wilfred the Hairy?
No. That'll be Wilfred the Hairy. Hold on, let me go to the next place on the list.
Why is it yellow and why does it have the red bands? I think we should have a little cultural moment. Barcino. There we go, Barcino. Yes.
So this is actually the Ayuntamiento. This is a nice pronunciation, that pal. This is the government building. So, Ayuntament. Oh, and then look, back there is the little sculpture I'll show you in a flash. You know what? Let me show you that now.
This is where government activity takes place?
Yep. Let me see which one we are. Where's the... Here, I'll go inside it just so you can see how beautiful it is.
Wow.
It's like, it's pretty amazing.
We didn't get to go inside, or did we? I don't remember.
No, we actually didn't. On the tour, we didn't. He told us how amazing it was, and we just.
You definitely need lots of visits to get a hold of the city, like most big cities.
Yep. And then I think trying to remember where the is this? No, I don't remember where the picture of. There it is. There's a sculpture. There's the sculpture. It's pretty cool. All right, hold on. Let me get us back to where we were. Spain, I think this is it. Yeah. So this is the Ayuntamiento, and then what was the other side? There's
Palau de la
some other
Generalitat.
Palacio. Yeah, Palau. So this is their palace, the Generalitat Palace. So yeah, do you want to talk about the city and Wilfred, Mr. Harry Wilfred? You can't really see the flags, so we'll have to go. Let's go to a place. We can talk about him when we get to a place with the flag, so you can show the stripes and have people get an idea of that. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is another thing. People see the Arc. And then there's a beautiful park. Let me see. Oh, this is it right here. Ciutadella Park. And they got fountains and lots of walking paths. And we're pretty low to the ground here. But yeah, it's beautiful.
Wow. Yeah, that was a really wonderful place to just relax.
Sorry, that was a little off target there. So anyhow, back in the Barrio Gótico, so the old town. Where do we want to go? Wow. Oh, behind us. Remember this? This is like the yeah, this is like the Venetian crossway between the two buildings. I think wasn't one of these a prison, or am I confusing that with Venice? I don't remember now.
Wow,
gosh,
those doors.
I mean, just amazing, right? The architecture, they don't build it like this anymore, people.
Wow.
So let's see. And then did we do this one? Yes, we did.
Very
what is this one here?
Also a lot of influence from the Middle East. There was a time where they had
Mudéjar, yeah, that's like a style mixture between the Middle Eastern meets the Western style, yeah.
The Ottoman Empire,
again,
right?
Art. Yeah. Back to the art. There's art everywhere. Like there's graffiti, but there's like just there's beautiful art everywhere. What is this? I forget what this is. I don't actually think we went there.
This
is
another
near
Mercat?
St. Catherine. I think it is. Yeah, it's near St. Catherine Market. But there's just so many things in this city.
Yeah, just go off the beaten path too. I would even say, like, you don't need to do what we did. You could do your own thing, but do the guide.
Do one of those tours.
Don't miss out on the tour, and then do your own to go off.
A local expert. Yeah.
And you have AI, expert, which can help you a lot.
The local expert cannot be under or overestimated. It's estimated. It is just amazing. All right, so I think we clicked on all of the things I saved.
Is this where we get to talk about the flag?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a flag. Let me find something with a flag. Flag, give me a flag. What's this here? No, that's Santa Catarina. Oh yeah, in there was. So let me go back to I gotta go all the way into the map again because
that was the Mercat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go inside the Mercat because we saw the flag.
Oh, there was a flag. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So why don't you start telling the story and I'll find one of those pictures in the Mercat.
Okay. So, where is it? Where for our
¿Dónde está Mr. Flago? No,
Wilfred the Hairy. And about the 800s, a nobleman and the count of several Catalan counties, including Barcelona, or back then Barcelona.
There we go.
Credited with consolidating the power, which is now Catalonia, and laying the groundwork for its later autonomy. One of the legends surrounding Wilfred ties him directly to the Catalan flag, also known as the Senyera, which features 4 red stripes, 1, 2, 3, 4, on a gold background. According to legend, Wilfred was mortally wounded in a battle while defending the lands from the Moors. Who are the Moors, Kev?
The Moors were the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah, the
Moorish.
After the battle, the Frankish king Charles the Bald visited the dying Wilfred. The king dipped his fingers in Wilfred's blood and dragged them across the golden shield that he carried, creating the red and yellow stripes that would become the symbol of Català. It's a little bit more myth than fact, but it's a very powerful symbol of their identity and pride. Yep. So, beginning with their language, download Duolingo.
Duolingo. There's a bunch of apps like that too, but that's the one I tend to use.
If you could please download Cios Plate, please, in Catalan. The flag continues to be an important emblem as they seek independence from Spain. And no comments from us in terms of politics. All we can say is, before having strong opinions about anything, learn. Yeah, learn. Whatever you've heard, forget about it. Ask people.
We can move in here.
If you want to know about a place, ask people.
Ask opinions. Yeah, and opinions are a dime a dozen. Many people have them, and they're not always going to be a consensus.
Yeah.
So we can move in here. Look at this. Which way do you want to go?
Ooh, those juices. From the Valencian oranges.
So
next, coming right up, will we do Valencia, or should we do? Yeah, maybe.
Maybe we should do Valencia. You know what? I want to end on the 2. I'm going to go back to our slides here, and I want to end talking about the food. Now, you know what? The 3 Michelin star. I don't know how many people are going to be able to really, dole out for that. But so let me go back to Orvay, which was or wonderful. So we can kind of just, it's right near the church. There's the Basilica. So it's right. So if you're at this church, the Basilica de Santa Maria del Mar, if you're here,
where is it?
And then you just go around the corner right there.
Right there.
Follow the dot right there. Follow
There's a
the
tour
blue
guide.
dot. And that gets you where?
To the
Orvay. Tour guide right here. And then this gets you, did I click the wrong one? Oh yeah, I did. Here, maybe this one. This gets you here to the back side of the church, because we were just over there, to this guy here. So we can probably walk it. I should have just walked it. I'm so crazy. Anyhow, it's closed. So, yeah, this is.
And you know what? We might include a link, Kev, to the interview that we did. Didn't we interview the owner? Of the Orvay and of the general manager at the Hermanos Torres.
The Michelin. Hermanos Torres.
So you know what? We might include it, and let's dub it, because it's in Spanish. Let's go ahead and dub it in English and include a link.
All right, so.
And we'll have 2.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
That might be,
that's you're like a little too much.
Or maybe we'll just put it in Español, and then you can use your Duolingo to figure it out, people.
And with that,
so
we conclude another episode of Avoid the Tourist Trap.
Avoid the tourist trap.
See you soon
Barcelona
for
style.
Barcelona. See you next trip to Valencia.
Maybe Valencia,
Another
maybe we
beach
should.
town.
Yeah. I like it. All right, amigo. Ciao, and again, this is our kind of gift to those out in the world to let you know you can travel to these places, even a place like Barcelona that has, look at all the tourists, right? Just go off season if you can.
Off season.
If that's a possibility for you. Things are cheaper. There's less crowds.
Go on Google Flights, put the dates that you'd like to go, or when things are really cheap, and you'll get notifications like, hey, by the way, there's a round trip for $600, $400 from Los Angeles.
$400, $350.
It can be cheaper to go to Europe than to Las Vegas. We're not trying to destroy Las Vegas, but sometimes a trip like this might change who you are. So learn the language.
Also try Airbnb. VRBO is big over there. Hotels.com. Lots of places where you could try and find alternate stays. You can even do hostels and things like that.
What are other
to save
tips
money.
to find transportation, Kev?
Well, I like using, if you want to get around, you can use the local, like the intra Europe Airlines. You got EasyJet. You have Ryanair. There's
Ryanair.
In Spain, there's Whaling.
Oh, Norwegian. So you can get yourself in Europe, and once
Yep.
you're in Europe, you can jump around for less than $100.
Yeah, so you don't have to go straight to Spain. You might be able to get yourself over to Dublin and then catch a cheap flight down, or over to London and catch a cheap flight down. There's so many ways if you're flexible and if you have the time to get there. I also like a bus service called Flixbus. It's like a really high-end, almost like a Greyhound, but they're like very nice Mercedes-Benz buses with AC. You get on there, people are generally very, very nice, very outgoing, and are, just you're not dealing with a lot of kind of elements that you may not want to deal with that sometimes travel. It's the train systems are amazing, great ways to see the country and get around. So there's plenty of ways.
Yeah, the train is amazing.
If you fly into Madrid, you can train over to Barcelona, or vice versa, whatever. From
Barcelona to Valencia, we took the AVE, which is
and then we flew out of Madrid, right?
Yeah,
and then we did Barcelona to and that they have a high train for like an hour 15 minutes, and it's just in, out, done.
Oh, and the first class in the high velocity train is really not that expensive, and you really such a wonderful way to just look outwards. And we're back to Los Angeles.
Yeah, and remember,
and sadly,
they have lounges. They have lounges over there too.
All great things must come to an end, but your trip doesn't have to end. Keep playing with Duolingo and learn more. Just keep learning. Good for you, reducing your dementia, Parkinson's, and
no, it's supposedly one of the best ways to. It's like the fountain of youth. Learn a new language.
Keep your neural activity alive. Bye bye.
Let's jump. Let's bounce homepage and until the next.
And until
episode, avoid the tourist trap.
This is Avoid the Tourist Trap, a guide to undo the do what everyone else is doing and experience cultures like a local. With your hosts,
Kev
and Cons.
Whatever you do, avoid the tourist trap.